George from High Tech Legion. Today we're going to take a look at a new power supply from Antec, the High Current Gamer M 620 watt PSU. The High Current Gamer M series is a new addition to the High Current Gamer series, with the M standing for modular. However, that is not the only difference between the HCG-M and the standard HCG series. The M series brings with it some other features that the High Current Gamer series does not have. Now, first off, a lot of you are going to take a look at this and say, oh, 620 watts in a high current gamer? It just doesn't go together. But the fact of the matter is, with today's more energy conscious CPUs and GPUs, 620 watts is going to be a lot of power to power a standard gaming system. Obviously, you're not going to be running, tri-SLI or tri-Crossfire off of this power supply. But in a standard CPU, one GPU setup, 620 watts is going to go a long way. Especially given that this is a single 12-volt rail power supply capable of 576 watts or 48 amps off the 12-volt rail. Taking a look at the packaging on the High Current Gamer M, get a pretty standard Antec box. You've got the black background with the Antec yellow stripe down the side. You get a little bit of a look at the High Current Gamer M power supply inside with a couple of the features listed on the front. 620 watts with the ATX 12 volt 2.32 standard, 135 millimeter fan, continuous power. This is rated at 620 watts continuous power, not peak power. There's going to be a big difference there. And high current cable management. And probably the biggest thing, see up on the top right, is that 80 plus bronze certification. It is a very energy efficient PSU. Moving around the back, we get a lot more meaty information about the Antec High Current Gamer M 620 watt PSU. 620 watts of continuous power. Of course, that 80 plus bronze certification. The hybrid modular cable management. 135 millimeter fan. Stealth wires. What they mean by stealth wires, they're all sleeved in black. All Japanese branded capacitors for reliability. Very important. Japanese solid caps do provide enhanced reliability as well as stability. Thermal manager for the fan, which is very nice when the unit itself is at a lower temperature. Fan is going to run very low and quiet. As the unit heats up, fan will spin up faster to keep the unit cool, but is going to stay as quiet as possible. Up to 90% power available on the 12-volt rail. Again, 576 watts or 48 amps. It's a lot of power on the 12-volt rail. ATX 12-volt version 2.32 and EPS 12-volt version 2.92 compliant. You've got your heavy-duty protection circuitry on all rails, overcurrent, overvoltage, undervoltage, short circuit, overpower, surge and inrush protection. Antec quality 5-year limited warranty. Lifetime expectancy of 100,000 hours, and your power supply connector list down the bottom. You've got the 1 20 plus 4 pin ATX, 1 4 plus 4 pin ATX EPS, 6 SATAs, 6 Molecs, and 1 floppy for you old school guys. On one side of the box, we get a look at the features once again with absolutely no description, just symbols and the feature stated itself. Over on the other side, you've got a breakdown on the thermal manager and what you can expect as far as noise levels to load. That's actually very nice to see. We see that it doesn't go above 30 dB even under the highest loads. It's actually down on the bottom of the box that you're going to get the most important information. The output chart is down there, showing the 5 and 3.3 volts, each at 24 amps or a total combined 130 watts. Your 12-volt rail, 48 amps, 576 watts. Once again, 12-volt single rail, so your GPU and CPU are both going to be pulling from that same rail and are going to be able to pull so in the proportion that they need. So, got a good little chart on the bottom there which really shows you exactly what the unit's capable of. Heading inside the box, find product overview. Just unfolds. Quite a few languages. Simple product overview. No full installation manual or instruction manual. Should you require it, that can be downloaded from the Antec website. AC cord. 4 mounting screws. all of your modular cables in a plastic bag, and the HCG-M 620 coming wrapped in an Antec bag. Might seem a little strange. What are you going to do with a bag for your power supply? But pull that out and you have a storage bag for your modular cables. Looking at the Antec HCG-M 620 itself, it is a black unit, red Antec logo, nice looking sticker on the side, good solid steel casing. Up top, 135 millimeter fan. Nice big fan, as you can see, plenty of blades, going to move quite a bit of air. And you've got plenty of ventilation up front. Not a problem to move the air out. So you're going to get good flow through, hopefully very good temperatures. On-off switch, AC input. Around the other side, again, the Antec logo and Antec embossed into the case itself. Flip side, a little bit of a spec sticker with, again, the outputs listed, 80 plus bronze, and all certifications. And of course, moving around to the cables, your modular cables for your hard disks, PCI Express. For the hard disk marked cables are for Molex or SATA. Either of the modular cables will fit in there. And of course, our standard power cables are right on the unit. The 4+4 ATX EPS, as well as the 20+4 pin ATX connector. Taking a look at the modular cables, got two Molex cables, each with 3 Molex connectors. This one with the floppy disk drive connector in case you're powering up your 2003 Dell. 2 SATA cables, each with 3 SATA connectors. And finally, 2 PCI Express, each with a single 6+2 pin connector. Nice thing about the cables, all sleeved in black, almost entirely to the connector, and even from the black sleeving to the connector, no overly bright colors were used, as you can see, so they're going to remain very, very stealth in the case. The Antec High Current Gamer M 620 watt PSU, modular power supply, 80 plus bronze certified, very nice solid build that is 620 watts of continuous power. Single 12 volt rail capable of 576 watts or 48 amps. Comes with all the modular connections you need. You're going to have 6 SATA and 6 Molex connections, 1 floppy drive connection, 2 PCI Express 6+2 pin connections, as well as, of course, your 4+4 8-pin EPS ATX and your 20+4 pin motherboard connector. Also, neat little carrying case included for your modular cables.